Welcome to the Joy Inspired podcast. I'm Nikki Cruz, and I'm thrilled to explore with you what it means to walk in a faith-infused business. This is your space to find powerful tools and insights, to build with resilience, and to create impact through your unique purpose, discovering a joy that only God can provide. Together, let's embrace a business journey anchored in faith and empowered by joy. Let's jump in. Well, hi, and welcome back to the Joy Inspired podcast, episode number 7. Yes, you heard right, 7. In biblical terms, the number 7 represents completeness, perfection, and even divine cycle of renewal. Now, no, this is definitely not perfection. In fact, I always say to people, progress over perfection. However, we are always in a divine cycle of renewal. And so today we're taking a closer look at the biblical meaning of 7. And we're going to look at how that can teach us about resilience in both our personal and professional lives. You know, we're going to try and sprinkle a little bit of humor in with that because even the Bible reminds us that a joyful heart can be a strong fortress. Think of Joseph's epic rise from the pit to the palace. It's like a corporate turnaround story with such incredible divine backing. So what does 7 teach us about resilience? First, consider that resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about completing a cycle of challenge, renewal, and growth, much like the week-long cycle of creation and rest. So often the journey we're on calls us to work hard. It calls us to face trials and then to step back, reflect, rejuvenate, and come back stronger. Bouncing back is one thing. Bouncing back stronger, more empowered is another. Think about it. God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th. He set a divine precedence for balance, renewal, and the importance of rest. And that is such a powerful reminder to us that our cycle of work, rest, and renewal are not only natural, but guess what? They're divinely ordained. Just as God rested on the 7th day, scheduling regular intervals of rest can prevent burnout and foster creativity. Think of it as your weekly divine reboot, where you assess your progress, celebrate small wins, and prepare for the next cycle of innovation. That's what brings about your resilience. So embrace your imperfections as stepping stones to a complete, refined version of yourself. Let the symbolism of 7 guide you to understand that every period of imperfection is temporary. It's a phase before the ultimate renewal. As we explore resilience as a step to this perfect completeness, the power of a kingdom mindset comes in, a perspective that infuses your daily life, your business, with your faith, giving you a new level of resilience. Integrating kingdom mindset into your business means making decisions that reflect eternal values, integrity, service, and community. And just as the number 7 signifies divine order, let your business practices echo that same sense of completeness. Whether you're finalizing a project cycle or planning a strategic pivot, ask yourself, is this aligned with the kingdom values of excellence and renewal? And when it does, it gives you the energy that adds to your resilience. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. And as we look at understanding resilience through scripture, we see how it's about growing stronger in the process. For us as entrepreneurs, this means navigating market challenges, tough decisions, and even those setbacks with a mindset that sees every trial as an opportunity to build character and deepen faith. Scripture offers profound encouragement. Take Philippians 4:13, where Paul writes, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This doesn't promise an easy road, but it offers a sure foundation with Christ that we will have the strength to tackle every challenge. Another one is James 1, verses 2 and 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. What if we think about life's hurdles as pop quizzes for your entrepreneurial journey? Challenging, yes, but ultimately designed to enhance your wisdom and to enhance your resilience. It's a bit like that muscle that gets strengthened when you challenge it in the gym. Biblical characters who show resilience, there are so many because life is made up of challenges, and how we choose to deal with them is what represents a kingdom mindset or not. When it comes to biblical examples of resilience, Joseph stands out as a shining beacon for today's entrepreneurs. Sold into slavery by his brothers, falsely accused, and thrown into prison, his life could easily be as a series of catastrophic business failures. Yet, through it all, he maintained a kingdom mindset, a vision that his current trials were preparing him for a greater purpose. Remember in Genesis 50, verse 20, where Joseph tells his brothers, you intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. This powerful statement shows his unwavering faith in God's plan, no matter how dire his circumstances. His resilience didn't only preserve his integrity, but it also set the stage for his eventual rise to power in Egypt. Through entrepreneurial turnaround, fueled by the faith he infused into it. Joseph's story teaches us that every setback is a setup for a comeback when you infuse your life with a kingdom mindset. Instead of bowing down to despair, he trusted God and he trusted God's plan, allowing him to deal with situations with wisdom, integrity, and resilience. Qualities that are invaluable in today's fast paced business world. Wouldn't you love to have those as your go tos without even thinking about them? I would. How do we go about actually cultivating this resilient kingdom mindset? Firstly, with daily meditation on scripture and prayer. What do I mean by meditation? Just the focus, clearing your mind out of all the nonsense and busyness and focusing on scripture. We're not called to meditate on nothing, we're called to meditate on scripture. And the one that you can line up to really empower you for resilience is 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Just take a few moments every morning to reflect on those words and invite God into your day through prayer. Those kind of practices is like setting your daily strategy goals. Only these goals align with internal purposes and divine wisdom. Number 2, make time for journaling and reflection. It's a power tool for any entrepreneur. When you document your challenges and your insight and scriptures that resonate with your journey, it empowers you. Just as a business plan tracks progress, a journal tracks your personal growth and your resilience. If you need a little comedic relief, remember, sometimes the best ideas come out of scribble notes on a napkin during a coffee break. No entrepreneur and no person is an island. Engage with your community, whether it's a Bible study group, mentorship network, or a faith-based entrepreneurial community. Engage, let them support you and be part of the support you're bringing into them. And Romans 5, verses 3 to 5 says, not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. Sharing your suffering, sharing your journey with others, it doesn't only lighten the load, but it builds a collective resilience. And that's hard to beat. It encourages others, it brings them hope when they see that they are not alone. After all, when you have the direct line to the source and a supportive network, you are unstoppable. Another way to build resilience is to practice gratitude, even in your challenges. Count your blessings every day. It says in 1 Thessalonians 5:18 to give thanks in all circumstances. And this shifts your focus from the obstacles to the abundance around you. And it fuels the mindset that sees every setback as a step towards great victory. A grateful heart is in many ways the backbone of a resilient kingdom mindset. Infusing your life with your faith isn't just something for a personal side of your life. And it's not just a personal preference. Guess what? It gives you the most incredible strategic advantage. The kingdom mindset means aligning your business decisions with the eternal principles you live by, leading with integrity, and viewing challenges as divine opportunities for growth. And when you lead from that perspective, every decision, every risk, and every setback becomes an adventure to manifest God's grace and to bring his power forward in the marketplace. Imagine facing a high stakes negotiation with the calm assurance of knowing that God's purpose is at work. Picture your business setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones for a more robust future built on resilience exemplified by people like Joseph and so many others in scripture. Remember, resilience is forged in the fires of challenge and refined by our unwavering faith. Joseph's story, like all the others, remind us that with God's strength, every setback is a setup for a divine comeback. Thank you so much for joining me on episode 7. Today, we uncovered how the biblical symbolism of 7, representing completeness, perfection, and divine cycle, can transform our understanding of resilience. By embracing the rhythm of work and rest, work and rest, work and rest, and celebrating each phase on our journey and infusing our decision with kingdom values, we become not only resilient entrepreneurs, but also such faithful stewards of God's purpose. So until next time, keep embracing your complete cycle of challenges and renewal. And remember, your resilience is divinely ordained. Stay joyful, stay resilient, and keep that kingdom mindset alive. Thank you so much for joining me on the Joy Inspired Podcast at www.joyinspiredpodcast.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get this and every other episode that comes out. We have lots of great stuff coming and you don't want to miss it. So make sure to hit that subscribe. I am so grateful for all the reviews and comments, and I look forward to serving you in next week's episode.